If this is the new 750 Transalp, I am very disappointed. So it turns out you guys are a lot smarter than I am. In the last video, I suggested that these so-called spy images could be fake or even staged. You guys left some pretty compelling comments and strong observations to suggest this is indeed the new Honda Transalp. So naturally, I spat my dummy out. So typically me, being disappointed with the Transalp, I've borrowed one of these. So, tired of waiting and potentially disappointed, I took out the Yamaha Ténéré T700. Now, don't go anywhere because I need your help. Firstly, what do I like? The T7 looks absolutely stunning. Come on, just look at it. The stock can gives a lovely fruity note, and those 70 odd ponies are infectious. I even get along with the screen, which is unusual for me. Road handling is very good, especially considering it's got that enormous 21-inch front. And the gearbox is pretty precise, no sloppiness in there at all. The brakes and suspension are adequate. Seat height is lower than my 250 Rally, and overall the body finish seems pretty good and it's comfortable. So just take my money. The T7 is obviously the best adventure bike in the universe. No, sadly not. I know this was built to a budget, but come on, that switchgear is shockingly crap. Couldn't Yamaha afford the extra £2 for decent switches? We all know the clocks are from a 1982 Scion. In the flesh they are pretty rubbish, and the whole unit wobbles a lot when riding. Even with my spaghetti arms, it is a bit of a reach to the bars. I kind of found myself almost sitting on the tank to compensate. Speaking of which, it does feel a bit top heavy if I'm really honest. And yes, your boots really do scrub those engine casings, hence the plastic protector. To be fair, these niggles are easy to adjust, or you could live with them. They're not really deal breakers, if you know what I mean. But the bike I took out was brand new Euro 6. And I found the fueling very on-off, kind of almost kangarooing in the first low gears. That really put me off. Yes, there's a workaround. You can slip the clutch, and on dry roads that isn't really a problem. But certainly on wet backcountry roads, that would be a bit of an issue for me personally. And this is where I need your help. Do you have a T7? Do you perhaps have the Euro 5 version? Is the fueling smoother? I was actually quite surprised with Yamaha. I really found it quite poor. Your comments would help me enormously. So there's no such thing as the perfect bike. But there is something about the T7 I really do like. Moving on, it seemed only fair to take out the nearest competitor to the T7, which was Aprilia's Tuareg 660. Now, bloody cup of tea. It's no secret I don't really like the way it looks, but I pre-booked a test ride, turned up, and it broke down. You just can't make it up. That's not entirely true. In order to break down, firstly it needs to start, which it didn't. No amount of tinkering or fettling was gonna get this Tuareg started. Not exactly great when even the dealer couldn't find the fault. That's a bit of a worry. I will defend them slightly though. They were really busy. MOTs and servicing, people rocking up to collect their bikes. So after about 20 minutes of trying, we both agreed to abandon the test ride. Do you have an Aprilia Tuareg 660? Is this a thing? Surely it can't be. It must have been a one-off. Please let me know in the comments section. So far, it's a bit of a one-horse race. Yamaha's living up to its name, a bit of a 7 out of 10, while the Tuareg sadly sits with Norway on 0 points. In other news, do you remember the fake Africa Twin 750 trailers that I made up? I created a completely separate channel, upload a whole bunch of fake trailers, and it all went a bit bonkers. They've all been removed. In fact, the whole channel has been wiped from YouTube. Something to do with trademark infringement. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Trademark on a bike that doesn't exist. Read into that what you like. Not long to go now, my friends. EICMA's just round the corner. I'm sure the Transalp will be revealed and we'll know an awful lot more then. You never know, we might even get a pleasant surprise. Come back soon. Thank you so much for watching.